This video is for a 2009 Tribeca with the 3.6 liter H6. And this is for putting in a block heater. I did a full winterization on this because I'm up in Alaska. It's my wife's car. So it's got a heat pad under the battery. It's got a heat pad glued to the transmission. It's got a heat pad on the oil pan. And then the biggest thing is the block heater. I had a really bad time with the block heater. Subaru's website, even when they sell you the block heater, or they show you the instructions, everything like that, it's on a 4-cylinder. I mean, the Tribeca is not a 4-cylinder, so they've got some kind of an issue on their website. So I went to the dealership. They gave me the wrong block heater. I went to Napa. They gave me the wrong block heater. So I'm going to show you the block heater you want. I don't think it's for an Impreza, but it's the only thing that works on this. So basically what you want to do is take off the little belly pan, the little plastic shield. You got three 12mm bolts, and then you've got a little side clip on each side behind the wheel. You want to use jack stands. After you jack it up, I'm not, because I already did it. I just want to show you where it is, because I could not figure out where it was supposed to go. The instructions, like I say, the instructions are no good. So anyways, where it is, let me see if this light helps. It may not help. Okay, so oil filter there. Okay, pretty basic. But then, okay, so let's see, maybe that. Oh, there you go. Okay, you can see there's your block heater, and you need that block heater with the little 90-degree. It's like just the right amount of light it gets you there. Okay, so you can see where it plugs in, that brass piece. There's a plug there, and it's a 14mm Allen key, and you gotta get that in there, take out the plug. You can either drain the radiator if you want, or you can just crack the plug and just let it drip for an hour until it's done. Pull the plug, and then you screw in that brass piece. I screwed it in with a bunch of RTV just for like a good seal. It does come with like a little paper gasket. It is kind of hard to tighten. I used a pair of like channel locks, and but that's basically it. I mean, you screw it in there, put your plug in there, and they give you this little like heat shield on there. And then you can run it however you want to, but you know, run it so it's not going to get burned, not going to get melted. And then you can see I just glued on. There's the pad there with some silicone. Make sure it's super clean. And then glue it, and then I like to run a beater on the outside just to make sure that it stays on there all good. And you want to do that in like some kind of room temperature, not freezing cold, or it's not going to glue or stick. So then there's one on the transmission, and this has been on here for a while, and I don't really see any issues with any kind of leakage, which was definitely a concern. I do have a tiny oil leak on this front cover here, which is just like a nightmare to take off. So if it don't get worse, I ain't fixing it. Anyways, that's about it. I hope that helps you with at least the location of it, because I had a tough time just figuring out where it went, because there's just plugs all over on this thing. They don't use soft plugs like on a lot of the American stuff. They actually are tapped. I mean, just like these. Let's see if you can see this. There's two plugs right there. I mean, there's just plugs everywhere on this, and they're all tapped. So you want the real big one, and it is right next to the oil filter. And anyways, that's the type of block heater you want. They're trying to sell me one that stuck straight out, and it would have hit the exhaust manifold right there. I mean, there was no way it was going to happen. No matter if you took the exhaust off first, it didn't matter. So anyways, hope that helps. anyone that wants to winterize their Tribeca.